Alright, hello YouTube! It is Monday, it is a glorious day, it is bright and sunny, and I have heard nothing but birds outside my window all morning. The cats are making plenty of noise, dungeons need to be defended, and we are not gonna leave them defenseless. So let's get into this, and we are about to go into the laboratory of the alchemist in the bottom of the castle. Let's do it. Alrighty then. So here we are. This is Alchemical Labs. This is the 4th level of Dungeon Defenders. We are going to wreck some face. We're going to take some names. There are going to be some purple goblins, ogres, orcs, sharken, juns, whatever decides to plague us. And they are all going to be taken out because they do not know what they're messing with. But, oh boy. Okay, there we go. Everything's catching up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, little monk's boy. Alrighty then, here we go. Wave incoming. Get out of here. Get out of here with your little Archie selves. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the Eve class, but I got stuck on the monk. Needed to put up those auras. The Eve class is another one of the DLCs. It's a really fun character, but she is mostly used for her turrets. But you'll get to see everything with her when I get into it. Oh, ogre, come over here. Oh, please, you cannot be that mad at that stuff. I'm over here beating your behind. More wave 1 action with an ogre and the monk. This might just become a tradition for all my Dungeon Defender videos. Let's make it a little more exciting. I'll hit him harder. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay. Sorry about that. What the heck is going on over here? I was having hardware issues. My mouse was not behaving with me. Okay, so this is the Eve class. EV. Series EV is how she's actually titled. And what I'm putting down right now is a proton beam. You normally wouldn't use it, but this is a low-level map, and, well, we're gonna have some fun. But what it does is it just kind of sits there and ticks. It's pretty much a smaller version of the lightning aura, but it loses hit points a lot slower. It's like if an ogre, an orc, or goblins, even if they make it this far, are trapped right here, they're just constantly dying to this beam. Oh boy. And let's see, what else can I show you right now? I guess I could show you the reflect beams. We'll make the crystal a nice little pocket. Oh boy. Dark energy around the crystal is... Whoa, okay. Apparently I'm not going to show you anything, because the Jun says no. My goodness, I'm getting attacked from every way. What's hitting it? No 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 no. Frickin' archers, man. See, this is why I was trying to put up those reflect walls, because the archers in this game are just a pain in the butt. Okay, and I just showcased one of her abilities. It's her number 3 ability. If you charge it up, you start consuming all the mana around you until you pretty much hold all of it in your little cannon. It's kind of like a, I don't even know what you want to call it. Yeah, see, and then there goes the proton beam, that 15,000 damage that just keeps ticking on this ogre. The beam does work. It's just, there's things that do even more that cost the same or just a little bit higher DU. So you usually don't use that beam. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna grab Lenny. Grab Lenny, throw down some archers, because, well, the archers are wonderful things. There we go. 4 corners of the crystal is covered. Should be good enough. Let's put an archer at each of these doors. And then we should be good to go. I think I'm going to get back on EV and finish my reflect wall that I was trying to get done before I was really interrupted. And like the Juns, like you never see them coming, and then all of a sudden they're just knocking you off of stuff. Yes, and you actually can do like a little gazebo build with the reflect beams because their DU is so low. Like, look at how long I can make it without it costing 2. Like, that's 1 DU. And then I can cover... You can cover so much distance just making it cost 1 over and over again instead of stretching it till it costs 2. But what I'm putting down right now, like I said, it's a reflect wall. It pretty much does what it says. It'll reflect any and all projectiles. So like projectiles cannot get into this box unless the thing firing them is in this box now. So pretty much the crystal is only vulnerable to something walking up to it at this point. Which is perfect. And I don't have strength drain auras, so some things are not getting hurt by the electric aura like they should be. Die, ogre! We don't have any of your kind here. I'm only racist against ogres, not droids, don't worry. Double points for everybody that gets that reference. And let's just say minus 50 points for anybody who doesn't. I'm just repairing some stuff. Oh wow, there's still more mobs. What is this? Delayed spawning of the century over here. Bum 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 bum. Oh man, I'm trying to shoot on my own archer. Combat awareness is not my strong point. If it's moving, it should die. so I got the reflect beam, I got the proton beam, I showed you her Kamehameha thing. Let's see, what else is there? There's one more ability I can't show you until combat. I guess I'll show you this ability. It's called the shock beam. You put it down, and it has a certain number of charges, and if you look at it, it stuns. It has a stun time on it, and it'll actually stun the first thing that walks into it for 3 seconds, and then when those 3 seconds are over, it recharges itself and is ready to go again. So it's actually really nice for if you got a whole bunch of stuff and you just want to keep like 1 or 2 things back. It's good for it. And then so that's reflect wall, proton beam, shock beam, physical wall, which as you can tell, I've been walking through them. They are passable by allies but not enemies, which isn't like necessary or something that makes them OP or oh my god, so good, but it's just it's a convenience thing because all the other barricades in the game, no matter what class it is, you have to jump over them, and it gets really frustrating. Oh yeah, and she can fly. It's not like broken or anything. She can only do it for 15 seconds, but it's handy when used at the right time for sure. Whoa, that was a spider flying at me. Oh, I hit my 3 ability. Boom! Oh, eat it, Jin. Oh, and then here's her number 2 ability. There's going to be a lot of chaos, so you might not see it, but she summons a decoy, and when the decoy dies, this ogre will hit it, maybe. Okay, the ogre doesn't want to hit it. Oh, it's still alive. Here, I'll give you a little front row seat to this. See this green boom? It explodes, and it does a lot of damage to everything around it. It's pretty huge. The Omega Mega Man beam. Like when I saw this skin, when I finally unlocked it, I chuckled because it's like, oh my gosh, how many games are gonna steal from Mega Man? Like I play League of Legends, and when they came out with the Ezreal skin, I don't know how many of you guys play League. If you're watching this, who knows? But yeah, they're a skin that came out probably like, I want to say in April or something, and they turned Ezreal into Mega Man, and he has like a whole bunch of other jokes. Like he has a DBZ joke in the skin. He's got jokes on top of his own character. It was just so funny because it's like, guys, you can't go and do that, and they're like, no, he's pulse fired Ezreal, blah 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 blah. I'm like, that is Mega Man. But Riot just getting away with anything they want nowadays. I love League, but man, that game lost its innocence. I remember playing it when it first, well, not when it first came out. I came in probably 2-3 months after it came out, and I'm just like, this game, man, it was something else, and now it's just another giant big game. I mean, they're doing great things, like being able to go to esports and stuff like that. That is amazing. Okay, back on topic before I get too crazy and I miss what I'm trying to do. I showed you the exploding thing, and this is the last thing that I'm going to show you, the buff beam. This buff beam will save your life. It, at max level, which I can't reach right now, but okay, here, we'll inspect it. 1.5 damage, so 150% extra damage on whatever's inside it. You upgrade it once, it goes up to 166% damage on whatever's in it. That is a huge increase for 4DU. And I can't even just say huge. That is immensely amazing. Like, getting that much extra damage out of a tower that you can already make hit for over 100,000 damage is amazing. So, I mean, just be forewarned, that is probably one of the best abilities in the game. I watched another video, someone called the EV and the Summoner pay-to-win classes because they're, the extra DU for the Summoner and the buff beams from the EV, you just can't beat it. And these reflect walls are just nuts. But there really are no pay-to-win classes in this game because there have been builds to beat every single map with the first 4 original classes. Everybody's come up with the builds that would allow you to do it. But these classes definitely do make it easier. I will not argue against that at all. They make it easier by a long shot. Oh man, that archer's doing 100,000 damage now. Trollololol. If you can see the other ones, they're only doing 64, so the buff beam and then 1 upgrade on it, and he's doing 40,000 more damage. It's huge. Oh, here we go. Just a nice little surprise at the end of this level. If you've noticed, I'm at the last wave, and, well, let's just wait for the last 8 mobs to spawn, shall we? Oh my gosh, there's mythics here? Hold up. Somewhere. Oh my goodness. Mythics. First mythics you see in the game, I think, actually. Whoa. Mythics are, the first high-end gear. It was godly for a long time. Oh look. A little surprise. There's a boss on this level. It was godly for a long time, and then they came out with an update, and then it went to mythic, and then I stopped playing around that time, and then they went nuts. They went through 78 was the level cap, 83 was the level cap, 90 was the level cap, 93 I think it was the level cap, and now 100 is the be-all end-all. So we have boss video. Shut up. Demon Lord. Oh boy. I think he's gonna electrocute me. Alright, buddy, let's get into this. Yeah. Come on, bud. Come on. Oh boy. This. Oh, he's throwing fire at me. No. Yeah, we'll take out your little towers. You can't electrocute me if I take them out, can you? Ooh, pretty. Look at that. Look who's electrocuted now, bud. No, you must die. You must be defeated. I will not lose. Oh, well, I electrocuted you once with those things. I wonder if it'll work again. Come on now. Oh, they're back up. Get you electrocuted. Boom. Game over. Boss defeated. Ooh, a soul focuser. Cool. Yeah. Well, there it was. The first boss fight of the game. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Poor guy. He's on the floor. He's taking a nap. Oh. Let me get you something. Crystal, feed this guy. Oh, you don't like him? Oh, well. I'm sorry, Demon Lord. All the crystals are coming with me. They don't want to give you any mana or life force or anything. You're just gonna stay here in the dirt. Oh, also, I haven't been able to confirm this. I'll have to test it out. But there was a video that I watched not too long ago about Dungeon Defenders, about these weapons in particular. Apparently they pierce. And if you noticed when I was shooting everything, my gun only hit everything once. But those apparently pierce in a straight line, so if you're standing down a long hallway or a corridor of some kind like this, you can just shoot and hit all the mobs that hit that rain of arrows that you're shooting forward. So I mean, it's something to look into if you ever see one of those guns that has really good stats. You know, you might want to test it out. Here's another one. They probably drop willy-nilly all over the place, but yeah, that's the first boss fight. That is the Eevee character, and I foresee us taking a little break from Dungeon Defenders because I can do so much with it, but I think I'm gonna play some other games, get some more possible interest in the channel. You know, if people come by and see my Dungeon Defenders and go, wait, why'd you stop doing those, blah blah blah, I will definitely make more. I love this game. It's a great game. If you don't have it and you have Steam and a computer that can run this game, watch for a sale. It goes on 50% probably at least once a month. Definitely grab it. You will have a lot of fun, and I'll have fun with you. It's a great game. I'm always up to help people, teach them, you know, everything. And I think that's gonna be it for this video. I have a link to something. There was a Dungeon Defender community that invited me the other day, and I think I'm gonna link you guys to that. And I'm pretty sure it's friend invite only, so I'll put my Steam ID in the set of links as well. So if you want to join in the group, you can friend me, and I'll get you in there. They do contests, and apparently one of the people was trying to egg everybody on to do the contest yesterday, and I was like, I already have really good armor sets, you know, I got like 2,000 plus stats and good stats, and you know, I'm doing fine in the other ones. And then he told me, he's like, well, the gear we gives you 6,000 stats in the stats you want, and over 2,000 in the stats you're not even looking for. And I was like, well then. So I went and tried the contest. I didn't win. I came close, but I didn't win. So I mean, you know, the community that I'm in with Dungeon Defenders now, you know, contests like that, you know, and there's always a general chat up, so it's really nice to have. It's really nice to actually see a Dungeon Defenders community, because I thought this game was dead, but man, these people are thriving. So yeah, I'll put a link to them and my Steam ID if you want to join in with the community. Should be good to go. That's going to be it for this video. I'm going to call it. Like, subscribe, comment if you can't do either of those things and tell me why. Have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you probably on a different game or another Dungeon Defenders. We shall see. Goodbye.